especially with everything that's going on right now.
Yes, and just speaking about it, man, just to touch basis on, as of late, we've all seen the video circulating and going around on social media. My condolences and prayers go to the George Floyd family, Breonna Taylor's family. We just want to go ahead and once again just send our condolences. I did see that tragic situation that took place in Minnesota, involving another police killing, but something that struck me by surprise, and I guess it shouldn't, and it's like it's almost as if we're becoming normal to these type of things, whether it's school shootings and just other this type of tragedies that take place in America today. But that same officer that we seen putting his knee on a guy's neck, he was actually involved in he was a part of 3 other police shootings of civilians prior to this incident. So
he has a total of 12 disciplinary actions.
Yeah, so I want to ask you guys, should new policies be enforced, training be done? And I know that doesn't stop anything, because here you have Breonna Taylor, who she was a paramedic. She was working both, she was doing, two, and it was a botched raid.
And did you see her boyfriend also got arrested in that for being a legal gun owner, sitting in his own home, protecting himself from somebody coming into his house unannounced,
plain clothes.
Just trying to defend himself and his girlfriend. I mean, it's an unfortunate situation, man.
And thank God, in that type of situation, the charges actually were dropped.
You're right.
But still, he was facing. What was it? Attempted murder.
And not even the attempted murder. He lost somebody he loved.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? For nothing, for a mistake.
Absolutely,
a mistake.
And you have we're seeing the downtown LA protests, the looting in Minnesota, and multiple stores being reported to be they're pretty much burning down the city.
And I that was the first thing I thought of when we were speaking about it the other day. I said they're going to burn that whole state down.
And I'm not one to say that I support looting. I support peaceful protesting. Anything peaceful and standing up for what you believe in, I think is right. But you have to actually ask yourself as well. It's like if you and I was to kill someone and it was on camera and it was like someone's begging out, "Hey man, I can't breathe. Even in a fight on the streets, 9 times out of 10, the person that lets you get up, "Hey man, let him get up, man. Man, let him get on his feet, man. Don't stump him out." Or so it's certain codes of the street that it used to be coming up, and it's almost man, some of these police are going into communities that they wouldn't even shop in, let alone they're coming out to respond in these areas. Here it is, where I just seen another video where it was a grown sheriff, police officer, punching on a female.
Oh wow!
He showed up to the incident, and it was man, it makes you wonder, what goes on outside of them being police officers, to where they're that much scared. I think that they should have to interact with the community. They should have to. If you want to be a police officer, man, you should have a certain how we have to do community service. If you and I go out and commit a crime. And you have to go do it, and they have to get it approved. They have to be in a certain area.
They got to get familiarized with the community.
Man, they need to come out and be a part of the community. Be involved. Don't just come out and just try to reprimand and just try to come out into the communities and say, "Hey, man, we need you to do it." We don't trust you, for one. You know what I mean? So it's to me, man,
about being proactive and not reactive, like you're saying.
Man, it just angers me, man, to still think, in 2020, man, we sitting here after Eric Gardner. And you can still listen to a man say, "Hey man, I never seen a grown man cry for his mom," and then man, this is the last time that this man is going to be breathing, and you still feel comfortable. The guy had his hands in his pockets, and it was man,
he was lax doing that.
I hear that's a method, you know what I mean, to go ahead and put more weight onto the victim, you know what I mean. So it's man, I just think it's a lot of things that needs to be changed. Policies that need to be spoken about, and just handling different people different, man. You have a Karen in a park, she has the dog. She's more concerned with the black man who's not really even no type of harm or doing anything to her. She's choking her own dog up. So it's you're willing to put your loved ones at harm to show the evil that lives inside of you, man. I'm just happy that me and no one that I associate myself with, you know, like has that type of evil inside of them, man.
You can pick it up on people quick too.
Yeah.
You can definitely pick it up on people quick. It's a very unfortunate situation, and like you said, man, there's no unrest right now. And we touched base about it the other day when we had mentioned it initially. This has been going on. It's just not has been documented as much because we got social network to stream stuff like this. Now you're seeing a video like this come out almost daily,
right?
And like you said, it's almost normalized in America. It feels weird. It's very cringe. I hate that it's being blasted, but it has to be shown as well. It has to be shown. It does. It's ugly.
Yeah, man. So moving right along, man. We're hearing talks of a possible second wave of the COVID-19 possibly returning in the winter.
Here we go again.
And even for me, man, I think that the fact that we're sitting here talking about it possibly returning when it hasn't even left.
Right.
Like so it's like that's almost a given. Like it hasn't went anywhere. It's not like they're opening up businesses for monetary reasons. They're not doing it to save lives.
Well, and that's why Doug Ducey's in such a rush to open everything. He said, "Open up the floodgates and let everybody out." And look at what happened.
Yeah, man.
What did the numbers jump up to? What are we at as of?
Hey, man, we're sitting at 100,000. Put it like this: the United States leads the nation in deaths for COVID-19. We're sitting over 100,000.
But let me mention with that too as well, you guys, that number is definitely an inflated number. And I say that to say this. They're listing a lot of these deaths as COVID-19. So the hospitals can, of course, get the funding money from it. So if I were to go and have a heart attack, not even have COVID, but I tested for COVID, somehow I had an antibody or something, they would list on my death certificate COVID-19 and the hospital would get a portion. So a lot of these numbers are being inflated right now, and it's because the hospitals are starving right now. Like you said, funding wise, it plays into all that. The economy. Doug Ducey here in Arizona just basically told us that, hey, schools are ready to go. Let's open everything back up. And you've seen the spike of what happened. Cases went back up.
Yeah. And here on a Part of My Perspective podcast, we have a segment which is titled Perspective Check. And our first candidate is Ducey. We gotta check your perspective, man, because we don't respect. So it's our backs that you gonna pardon, man, because man, you get incidents like Old Town Scottsdale where it's overcrowded.
As is.
You wanna know why the numbers been down? It's because people been staying home.
Right.
Ain't nobody going nowhere. The first moment you open up something, you got almost 1,000 people. It only supposed to be 200 people, 100 people in the building, if that, on a good day. So right. I don't see where people are practicing social distancing, and you out there drinking. Hey, I ain't knocking you for what you do, but it's like, hey man, you gotta be smarter than that, man. Like you can't be so quick to fall victim. I seen lines and Ross's wrapped around the corner. You don't believe me? Take a look.
Yeah, that stuff is nuts, man. To even think about something like that.
Exactly.
Come on, what are you guys doing? You're having a coronavirus party. Everybody wants it, I can see. Everybody wants to get that antibody in them to see if they could pull it off or something. Because for you to go out and put yourself in danger and then bring it home, that's a whole nother thing, man.
It's crazy, man. It's 40.1 million people who currently don't have jobs. And 40% of those jobs, they won't be coming back.
That's rough.
You know what I mean? So it's like, you have American billionaires, they got $434 billion richer during this pandemic. So we're just getting ready to run on right back out and make them richer. You look at my man Bezos, he's going to be a trillionaire.
Trillionaire, man. Amazon's blowing up. Everyone's ordering off Amazon.
Within a few years. I ordered some wipes. Man, they sent me some wipes for your nose. You know what I'm saying? So it's not even like people are looking at the quality. They're just so quick to get out. Like I think everyone just needs to slow down, man, and just not be in a rush to like get out and just infect each other, man, with a whole bunch of. There's not going to be no type of answer of fixing this anytime soon.
No, it's only going to get bigger. It's only
going
to grow.
The treatment goes.
And like you said, a second wave of what? It's been here. It didn't magically leave when everyone said open up the states, or when When now Trump's saying open up everything for what? What is there to gain from it but more hospital visits? I just don't understand it. I'm sticking at home and I'm sticking my kids still at home.
Yeah, man, it's just one of those situations, man. Like bro said, man, you definitely gotta you gotta have your priorities in order in situations in times like this. You have Victoria's Secrets and the numerous of other stores.
Bath and Body Works. Oh my God!
Like Victoria's Secrets is closing over 250 stores, both USA and Canada. And it's like, man, like, do you actually see more companies closing down amid COVID-19?
Absolutely, and it's showing. They're dropping by almost a week now, man. Like you said, Macy's, or not Macy's, I apologize. Bath and Body Works is going out. Victoria's Secrets, like you mentioned. Y'all women are gonna have to start investing in that online shopping, man. Get that Prime. Put some more money in Bezos' pockets, huh?
Come on now. It's just definitely something to it's definitely something to stay in the loop, man. It's just scary times, man. That's the best way for me to put it. That's the best way that I can, try to describe how it is that I'm feeling at times like this, man. It's times when I'm worried, times when I'm nervous, I'm scared, I don't know what to expect. We haven't really, experienced too many things like this before.
Never in our lifetime, I'll tell you that.
And for those with children, it's even more scary. You're faced with the challenge of, like, do you send your child back to school for those who actually are attending school? And it's like, if you do choose to homeschool them, like, how do you ensure that they're getting the proper education? Because they already go to school and that education is challenged as it is.
That is true. You brought up a good point in that. I literally just received an email from my youngest teacher, and her explanation was, we still don't know yet. We don't know how the schooling is going to go. We don't know what the CDC has in plans. We're waiting for the governor. So it's a toss-up to me right now. And this is going to be my youngest first year, and for her to go into school with this, it scares me more as a parent than anything. It really does. It really does, and my oldest as well. It makes you think what precautions are going to be taken at school. I know you tapped in that a lot of people are going to homeschool their children. They're going to opt out for that, so that I think will decrease the numbers within the schools, which will allow better precautions to take place.
I agree.
However, I need to know more details. That's just me as a parent.
Yeah, man, I'm with you, man. Even with daycares and stuff like that, man, it's definitely one of those situations where it's like, man,
it's a cesspool as is for them. You know what I mean?
Smokes, man. I mean, it's definitely it's scary times, man. But it's just definitely something. Hey, I would say, let's wait and see what happens. Let's rock out and hey, man, just stay in peaceful grace with one another, man. Communicate with each other, man.
Show love.
Hey, man, and check up on your family members as well, That's just definitely something that I'm very big on. And hey, man, if you've lost a loved one, once again, during these tragic times, man, PNP Podcast, man, we send our condolences. And our prayers, are being sent with you as well.
Absolutely.
High vibrations and good energy being sent.
Always.
Always. Man, we really appreciate you guys for really rocking out with us and, always choosing, hey, the people. And I hope you guys continue to grow with us. It's PNP Rail.
And it's your boy Nino B.
If I know that in this hotel room they have food every day, and I'm knocking on the door every day to eat, and they open the door, let me see the party, let me see like them throwing salami all over just like throwing food around, but they're telling me there's no food in there. You know what I'm saying? Every day, I'm standing outside trying to sing my way in. You know what I'm saying? We are hungry, please let us in. We are hungry, please let us in. After about a week, that song is going to change to we hungry, we need some food. After 2-3 weeks, it's like, give me all the food, breaking out the door. And after a year, you just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm picking the lock, coming through the door, blasting, you know what I'm saying? It's like you hungry, you reached your level, you don't want any more. We asked 10 years ago. We was asking with the Panthers. We was asking with them, with the Civil Rights Movement. We was asking. Now those people that were asking, they're all dead and in jail. So now what do you think we're going to do?